I was reading a quote the other day. Care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. We carefully pick out what we wear when going out every day to make sure we look good in the eyes of others. We beat ourselves up after presentations, running through everything we said or didn't say, worried that co-workers will think we aren't smart or talented enough. When it comes to taking pictures, we post only the best picture out of the 101 selfies we took. And on top of that, we add a flattering filter to get the most likes, to prove to ourselves that we are pretty, that we are handsome and likable. We live in other people's heads, period. In today's society, it's easy to get caught up in feeling worried about how you may look or what others think of you. And you may even not realize that you're worrying too much and that it's becoming this obsessive behavior. And at the end of the day, what this does to us is make us judge ourselves more harshly. It makes us uncomfortable in our own skins, in our own bodies. It makes us feel apologetic for being ourselves. It makes us live according to our perception of other people's standards. It makes us feel fake. It makes us feel anxious, judgmental, not good enough, not likable enough, not smart enough, not pretty enough. That's a lot. So here are a few ways to stop worrying about what others think of you. First on the list, focus on what matters. When you concentrate on what's important, you think less and less about your individual role and more about the bigger picture. It takes the glare of people's spotlights off of you individually. And it's like having another metaphor to explain it. It's like having a bright flashlight to get you through a thicket, to get you through the woods. A dull light may still get you to where you need to go. But due to the fact that the light is dull, you'll end up stumbling more, or it'll be easier for you to be led astray. With a brighter light, the decisions you make when you come to crossroads, perhaps, when the path forks off, so this way or that way, this path or that path, becomes a lot more clearer and easier to make. So second on the list, maintain perspective. See, another person's opinion is often based not on your beliefs and your behavior, but on theirs. What's good for them may be terrible for you, or vice versa. Therefore, be who you want to be from your own perspective. Number 3 on the list, you know best. Nobody else is living your life. They might have opinions or ideas on how you should live your life, but the only person who knows what is best for you after Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, after your maker, is yourself. And that means you need to learn about yourself through your own mistakes and failures. Number 4 on the list, mind your own business. The Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is reported to have said in an authentic hadith, min husni islam al-mar'i tarkuhu ma la yahni. It is from the husn of the Islam of an individual. It is from the excellence, the goodness of the Islam of an individual. He or she leaves that which does not concern them. Leaving that which does not concern you is from the excellence of your Islam, from the goodness of your deen. Stop asking people what they think of you. Stop worrying about their opinions, especially if they are critical in a toxic way. If they are unsuccessful or unhappy, because most of the time the negative feedback is coming from negative people. And remember, and this is coming off a post that I read online a few days ago, there are 3 types of businesses in the world. The first is the Almighty's business, God's business, Allah's business. Look around, the weather is Allah's business. Who dies and who is to be born is Allah's business. The body, your limbs and all of that which you have been given are all Allah's business. You have no place in His business. You can't control it. The second type of business is other people's business. What they do is their business. What your neighbor thinks of you is his or her business. What time your co-worker clocked in today is his or her business. If the driver in the other car in front of you at the color lights, when the light turns green, if he doesn't go, it's his business. The third type of business is your business. If you get angry with the other driver because you now have to wait a few more seconds or wait at another red light, now that's your business. If you become angry, if you let that to make you angry. If you get irritated because your coworker is late again, that's your business. If you are worried about what your neighbor thinks of you, now that's your business. What they think is their business. What you think, and by extension or in turn what you feel, is your business. So now ask yourself, whose business are you in when you are worried about what you're wearing? Whose business are you in when you dwell or brood, like how chickens brood, on how your presentation was received? You only have one business to concern yourself with. Number one, achieving the pleasure of your maker. And number two, your business. What you think and what you do are the only things you can control in life. That's it. So this sense of feeling, when you realize that you can't control what other people think of you, this feeling can be so refreshingly liberating. If you no longer need to worry about what other people think of you, you don't need to change yourself to please them. As believers, we need to focus on achieving the pleasure of our maker, our creator, not the applause of his creation. So strive and work hard towards the approval, towards the pleasure of your creator, not the applause of his creation. In conclusion, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be a likable person. Building relationships, networking, and forming partnerships are essential to your success. If you stay true to your values and do your own thing, you will not need to be concerned with the few people, and trust me, they're there. The few people who just don't seem to get you. You can live your fulfilling life and they can live theirs. I hope this video was of benefit. I look forward to talking to you all in another video soon, inshallah ta'ala. This is Muiz Bukhary signing off. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.